Recording in progress. All right. Hey, everybody. We're back together today with Alison Blake in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
And I hope this is a nice enough photograph in the background there, Alison. It looks like downtown Boise.
It does.
An elaborate Christmas tree down there.
Yes, very much so.
Awesome. So what I wanted to talk about briefly today was, Boise seems like a four seasons community, lots of things to do indoors and outdoors. So during the holidays, what kind of special stuff do you guys do up there?
Well, there's lots of activities here. I mean, hunting season just ended, which is huge in Boise. And now there's skiing, downhill skiing, lots of cross country skiing. We're having a very mild winter this year. So actually not many of the slopes are open, although we do have snowmaking right now. So we've got about 5 really great ski resorts within 2 hours of here. And if you live in the Boise area, you can get to Bogus Basin in 20 minutes. So mainly skiing right now. Golfing is still going on because it's a mild winter. And that's a big deal here. We have about 25 golf courses in the area.
Oh.
So, and then during the summer, rafting and kayaking, we have world-class rafting here. People come from all over the world to do it, and it's really, really great. If you haven't done it, it's super fun. And then rock climbing, and of course, during the winter, the hot springs are pretty packed. And we've got probably about 12 to 15 hot springs within an hour of us.
Wow. That sounds like I would love to do something like that. That sounds like a blast.
Yeah. And then of course, hiking in the foothills right now, we don't have any snowfall in Boise. And it's pretty mild. It was 26 degrees this morning, but I went outside without a coat because we're a very dry climate. So it feels like 40 or 35. Oh, wow. So it's really not bad. People hike every day. You can walk along the river. A lot of people, when they move to Boise, do not opt for big yards because there's so much open space and so many things that you can do outside.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense in a place where people really enjoy the outdoors.
Right.
Why pay for something that you can have for free and wander around in your own forest out there? That sounds
right.
Sounds wonderful.
And Boise's done a great job. The Ada County and Canyon County have done a great job of really building the cities around parks.
Yeah.
And around the green belt. We have a long green belt. So
downtown Boise, where that Christmas tree is. So I'm guessing that there's a bunch of fun activities throughout December, at least throughout the New Year's. Is that right?
It is. There's a big potato drop where they drop a big, huge potato on New Year's Eve.
Sorry, a potato drop.
Yeah, they have a huge potato that they drop out of the sky on New Year's Eve. A lot of the activities have been curtailed, with COVID, but there's been a few Santa parades. There's been for kids. There was a light parade for kids where everybody got lit a candle and walked around. So that's really fun. We have indoor farmers markets now because it is cold outside.
Yep.
And we have a lot of homemade craft shows.
Fun. We're just back from a family trip to Chicago, and one of the big draws each December is the Chris Krindle Market. So it's like this miniature German village that they set up in Chicago, and it's just an absolute blast with Glhwein and bratwursts and potato latkes and all that kind of stuff. Is there something similar in?
We do. Right behind that Christmas tree is called the Jump Building. And that was developed by the Simplots in Boise, who is a huge family in Boise. And they have a holiday market bazaar where you can go get treats, and it's all handmade goods from local people. So it's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they've set up some mini markets throughout town. I stopped at one yesterday where they had homemade, things for kids that people had handmade, and so homemade gifts. So buying local is a big deal in Idaho.
Yep, I love that. It is somewhat disappointing when we buy Glhwein like little ceramic glasses that the Glhwein comes in, right? And
Right.
they're all made in China. I was
Right, I
like,
know.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a lot of stuff like that. And then downtown Boise has got a special, Christmas weekly, it's like a weekly menu. You can go in and have a $30 meal and it's a set menu centered around Christmas and local food. So that's kind of fun too. Yeah.
Nice. So looking back at 2021, how have the homeowners done with their real estate investments?
Very well. So this is the biggest jump that we've ever had. Ada County has gone up 42% over the past year.
Good God.
We thought that it was going to go down as a seasonal, we thought the average price would go down in December, but it actually went up $4,000. And now the average price in Ada County is $534. Now you're going to see different statistics from everybody. There'll be different statistics on Zillow, but these are actually from the Boise Regional Realtor thing. So this is the average price. So that, half of the homes are less than 534 and half of the homes are 534 or over.
Got it.
And in Canyon County, which I believe is the best place, especially for residential income people to get into right now, went down 13,000 and the average price is 422,000. So that's a really, really good area to invest in right now. And a lot of people from out of state are going into Canyon County. You can buy a brand new house for 420,000.
Wow.
That's pretty dialed in. That's around 1,800 square feet.
And that's essentially a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home?
3 or 4 bedroom.
3 or 4
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
And what would the rent look like? Like if you were to buy a $400,000 home that's brand new, how much could you rent it for?
In Ada County, you could rent it up to $3,000 a month. In Canyon County, probably 2,400.
Right. 2,400. Wow.
The average price for a 1-bedroom right now is about 1,200 in Boise. So that has also gone up. So when people say, well, it's not a good deal anymore, well, it is still a good deal because our rents have gone up if you're looking at investment property. So the projection for 2022, I think, is a little healthier, and that's going to be around 8 to 10%. Some people are saying it's going to go up to 15%, but none of us have a crystal ball. It looks like right now prices are leveling off and that we'll have a jump again in the spring. So I think we'll see a healthy return of 8 to 10%.
Right. So healthy 8 to 10, it's kind of funny to hear that, because like for our economy, 3.5 to 4% equity in real estate is healthy. Right. And we're spoiled after 2021 being 21% gains across the entire United States. It's so still just boggles the mind.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely amazing. So that sounds like a very healthy market up there. And but 42% in a year.
I know. I bought a house. I bought 2 investment properties 2 years ago, and they've doubled. So
amazing.
Yeah. So
good.
There's lots of opportunity here. There's lots of good. I'm really getting into the Airbnb thing because I think that's also a very, very, very good. A lot of people here dropped out during the COVID. And so we don't have enough Airbnbs here. So that is also a really good, a good way to go to here.
Right. That is, Airbnbs it's such a regional thing because the laws and the codes can change.
Right.
Local ordinance can really ruin your day.
Right.
If you're an Airbnb,
and we don't have them here yet.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah. So we also have 3% unemployment, which is 2% less than the country right now. And our average pay in Boise is $40,000.
Well, Allison, thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
I sure appreciate it. And happy holidays to you and yours.
Yeah.
And everybody, we will see all of you in the new year, and hopefully Allison's and the market data that we've discussed today will come to pass, and we'll all have a great 2022.
Yes.
So Allison, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right.